Yeah, so it's only been 2 months into the new year, but I decided to go back to digital planning. I mean, I really love the goal planning system in the Power Sheets, and I love the simplicity of the season by season daily planner, but I just prefer digital planning. I like the convenience of everything, having everything on one device, and it's more fun for me. So, with that being said, let's take a look at my digital planner. So I'm using the digital planner from Passion Planner, and they have several different options. They have an undated versus a dated, as well as three colorways and two different start dates. Mine is the undated version with a Monday start in the Elite Black color scheme. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a cover, and this planner does come with 34 like stickers that you can overlay on top, but I want to create like a full page portrait cover. So I made a template in Procreate, and then what I'm going to do is take one of the stickers, and this set is from a shop called Creatively Cassi, and then I'm going to put that as like the base layer, and then use a color drop tool to choose a color for the elastic band. Now that it's done, I'm just going to export it as a PDF and then drop it in to my planner before the first page. So here's what the icon looks like for the file. And the app that I'm using, by the way, is Goodnotes. And this planner also has a back cover, so I'm just going to flip the layers and then do the same thing with exporting and dropping it in the planner. Before I do get into March, I'm going to fill out the reflection page for February. So the first thing that I'm proud of is finally getting my annual checkup. I've been putting it off for the past couple of years, and finally went in. Got some blood work done, and everything came out fine. So that's good. I definitely still want to work on like eating better and exercising because I do want to get my weight down to something that's healthy. But other than that, everything else is good. So I am relieved for that. And then another thing that I'm proud of is that I didn't give up completely on content creation. I had originally planned for like I think 4 different things I wanted to upload, but I only end up doing 2. But this is progress for me because in the past I would just totally give up and just be done with it. Um, so yeah, I'm still trying to find out my daily rhythms and schedules, and you know find out what's too much work for me as far as content creation. But I think mm, I got a better like schedule down. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's a learning process, but it's a fun process for me. So the next prompt is how I've grown and biggest lessons. Uh, the only real thing that came to mind was me finally being honest with myself about leaving paper planning for good and just switching back to digital planning. I mean, like I said before, I love the layout, the system of the power sheets. It's just, not all the paper and pens and stickers and stuff. So if they ever do change their mind and decide to go on a digital platform, I would definitely jump on that. Next, I'm listing some good things that happened. First one is just having clean lab works, and then enjoying content creation and narrowing down and finding like what schedules and routines really work for me. So for memorable moments, I really didn't do too much last month, but I did enjoy some bungeopang and patjuk that my mom made. and bungeoppang is just this pastry that's shaped like a fish, and you can fill in or put in your own kind of filling. Usually it's like either cream or sweetened red bean, and so she made hers with sweetened red bean. And then patjuk is a sweetened red bean porridge, and she also added like sweet rice balls in the porridge. Here's what it looks like. Here's the bungeoppang, and then here's the patjuk. So now I'm just trying to find some cute stickers to add to the pictures of the food that I have. And for some reason, I don't know why or when this happened, but I used to be able to drag and drop things into Goodnotes without any issues. But as you can see here, it leaves like a background. So yeah, I had to kind of figure out how to do that, and then I decided I wanted to add like a shadow. So before I could like drop it into Keynote and get the shadow effect and then drop it back. But again, the background issue thing kept popping up. So I decided to go to Procreate and create a shadow there. And then I think I end up just copying and pasting or figuring out somehow to add it into the planner. All right, moving on to next month's focuses and intentions. So the first prompt says like, what can you take from this month into next month? And then what are some new or old things you want to do? And then plan accordingly in this space. So the first thing I noted was that I can move into the next month with much less anxiety now that I have a good standing on my health. And then one thing I do want to work on is reading more books. I have quite a few ebooks and physical copies that I've either started and haven't finished or haven't started at all. So I'm going to make more of an effort to do that. And I actually bought the reading journal from Passion Planner. So I'm going to use that to, have fun and keep track and kind of motivate myself to read more. And then here in the check in with yourself, I'm going to rate myself on the things that I actually care about. And it's just really the first three, which is mental health, physical wellness, and finances. And so for mental health, I gave myself 4 stars, and then physical wellness, 3.5, and then finances, 2. And then the rating for this month, I decided to go with a 7. And just to make it a little bit more fun and cute, I decided to, instead of just typing 7, I was going to put this 7 sticker in its place. So now I'm going to move on to setting up for the habit practice for March. And I've actually made a template for that. So I'm just going to select it and then drop it in. And because some of my habits aren't something that I want to do every day, I'm just making these lines for the weeks just so I can kind of keep track better. So the habits that I decided to go with was to do 5 minutes of stretching in the morning, exercise for at least 30 minutes 3 times a week, choose fruits and nuts over sugary foods for snacks, and then upload Instagram content 3 times a week. And the colors that I'm using are from the cultivated life categories that I use in the power sheets. So now I'm going to set up and decorate my monthly spread. And so what I like about digital planning is that you can customize and easily like create your own templates instead of having to write some of the same things that you do every month or every week. So I've already created a template with customized sections at the bottom and on the side. And so all I do is just select it and then drop it in. The first area I'm going to decorate is the sidebar where I have financial reminders and health reminders. Um, these financial reminders are ones that I don't have like automated yet. And then for health reminders, it's just I want to make sure I weigh myself in at the first of the month and then to go on like a nice long walk outside, um, probably twice a month, but I'm going to start with like at least once a month. So now I'm just going to finish up setting up for the month. And to save some time, because otherwise this whole video would be like an hour plus long, I've sped up the remainder of it and added some nice background music. So enjoy.